So what are you gonna do when Nintendo brings out a new home system?
Well, let's be realistic. The next system's going to be called a Wii as well. Knowing Nintendo, they just might call it the Super Wii. So I really don't think I need to worry about changing my name. If they do for some crazy reason drop the name Wii, I'll cross that bridge when it happens.
So did you always play with the Nintendo systems?
Well, I've been a Nintendo fanboy since the NES days. I was one of those lucky people who got a rob with their NES, which by the way was totally useless. It never worked correctly for me. Plus it was boring to play with. I do own other systems, but they just tend to collect dust.
So if you had to review any other system, which one would you pick?
I guess it would be DS reviews, since that's the only other system that I play regularly. But I have no plans to ever do a DS review though.
So who's your favorite YouTuber that doesn't review video games?
I guess it would be It's Just Some Random Guy. That's my favorite non-video game YouTuber. He makes videos with Marvel and DC action figures, and it's just really funny to watch.
Why aren't you applying for a YouTube partnership again?
Why bother? They're not going to accept me. They won't even accept any more of my videos for revenue sharing. I have 7 videos in the revenue sharing program, and even though they send me emails all the time to get more videos on it, whenever I do apply, they always turn me down, saying I don't own the video, even though I can prove that I do, but they have no way to dispute it, so I just stopped trying.
Why do you include your kids in your reviews sometimes?
I like having my kids in the reviews because they bring a perspective to the game that most reviewers don't have, looking at it from a child's view. I thought it was a unique way of reviewing games, and from the success of my channel, I'd say I was right. Plus, I think it also gives them some purpose in playing the games, and having them verbalize about what they like and dislike about the title. I have noticed that the little Wiiviewr in particular has been able to more clearly state his opinion than in the older days when he would just stumble around for words to express his thoughts.
Is your wife okay with you including the kids in your reviews?
If my ex-wife has a problem with me putting the kids in the reviews, she hasn't said a word to me. She knows that I do it, so I doubt she has a problem. Plus, I go out of my way not to reveal any information about myself or my kids to keep them safe.
What other game reviewer do you watch on YouTube?
I have stated this more than once. I am a huge fan of Storm Dane's reviews, or as he calls them, adventures. We were watching his reviews when I came up with the idea of doing reviews for Wii games ourselves. As for other reviewers, I do watch the Angry Video Game Nerd, but I think his cursing shtick has gotten a little bit old, because it's pretty obvious that now when he doesn't have a joke, he just decides to curse. And that's the laziest kind of comedy writing. I also watch Frequency's reviews on a regular basis, as he and I have a very similar review style, almost at times too similar. I don't mind because they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Why isn't the littlest Wii reviewer in more of your reviews?
The littlest Wiiviewr doesn't play the Wii as much as the little Wiiviewr. He could be in any review he chooses to be in. My only stipulation is that he has to actually play the game and not just watch us.